What's up, 12s? It's Brandon Michael here. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing okay, staying safe, and 88 days till kickoff, Seahawks kickoff, so I had to break out the Jimmy Graham jersey. But I'm not here to talk about Jimmy Graham. I'm here to talk about a very controversial topic. Not like serious talk, but a controversial topic. You saw it in the description, in the title of the video. The Seahawks aren't a 13-3 team. The Seahawks aren't a great team. Now, let me tell you why. So, yes, the Seahawks have made many moves this season, this offseason, Not many, but a good amount of moves. And we've had a decent draft. We don't really know how the draft's going to do until we see the players. But decent draft. We addressed a lot of positions. But we're still not a 13-3 team. Now, if you go ahead and compare us to, let's look at just some of the 13-3 teams last year. San Francisco 49ers. Are we a San Francisco 49ers team? No. Do we have a dominant pass rush like San Francisco? No. Do we've got a very good offensive wizard in a coach like Kyle Shanahan? No. We don't got a running game like San Francisco. We don't got the depth like San Francisco in that running game. Maybe a little bit now, but Rashad Penny is still starting on the PUP list. So, but besides that, the Carlos Hyde signing does inch us a little bit closer in terms of getting to that point like where San Francisco was with three running backs, three monsters where they could just plug and play, and they have a lot of success in the backfield. But we don't have that offensive coach like Kyle Shanahan, and we sure as heck don't have that pass rush like San Francisco that's getting to the quarterback every other play. We just don't. And we got to be realistic here. Everyone's saying, well, we signed Bruce Irvin, we signed Benson Mayowa. These guys are good veterans to have on the team, but they're not Bosa, right? They're not Armstead. They're not, DeForest Buckner. I'm talking about last season because obviously Buckner's gone and stuff. But, they're not like, getting Benson Mayowa and Bruce Irvin doesn't mean all of a sudden we're going to be top 5 in sacks. I think a lot of people need to realize that. I think, yes, I'm very comfortable with this team. I do. I do think we're going to be a good team. But one of the biggest reasons is Russell Wilson. It's not, we have a good team. We made a lot of moves. We don't really know how the moves are going to affect us yet. Jordan Brooks is a wild card. BJ Finney is a wild card. We have a lot of these guys where, we didn't get a star that's been able to produce in a different team, so we don't really know what we have until we actually see them on the field. Now, I was getting a little bit emotional on that. We're already past San Francisco. I don't want to admit this on camera, but San Francisco is a better team than us. I've said this a million times. San Francisco is a better team than us. They've got a better defense. They got a better offensive system. Their offense is atrocious. Right, in my eyes, besides their running game, you shut down their running game and they can't do anything, but look what they did against us. They tore us apart. Every single game we play them. It's just our defense has a lot of holes. Has so many holes. And we go out and to fix our pass rush, we don't get Jadeveon Clowney, but we go out there, and I'll address the Jadeveon Clowney situation a little bit. But we go out there and get Benson Mayowa and Bruce Irvin. Yeah, Mayowa had 7 sacks. Bruce Irvin had a solid season, but at the end of the day, is that really going to carry us to the point where 13-3 happens? Green Bay's a different story. Green Bay had everything fall in the situation great for them. They went 13-3. Do I think they're a 13-3 team? No, I do not. Now, New Orleans is one of the best teams in the league, one of the best receivers, one of the best quarterbacks, one of the best running backs, great pass rush, good coach, plays in a dome. That always helps too, and plays in a division that kind of struggled last year. So you also have to put that into factor. So you look at us, we're playing in a strong division. We have to play San Francisco twice a year. Not only that, we got to go ahead and we got to play Arizona twice a year. They're on the come up. They beat us once a year anyway, it seems like, no matter who's at quarterback. Now they get D-Hop, they get Isaiah Simmons. They're starting to build that system a little bit. Kyler Murray's 2 years into the league now. Same with Kingsbury. He's already had those weeks. He already has that under his belt, so he's not going to be a rookie no more. So you just go ahead and look at Cardinals, they're going to be a problem, and LA always gives us a problem. As long as Sean McVay is the coach, because he has the system, he knows how to beat Pete Carroll. We see it every time. That West Coast offense destroys Pete Carroll's base defense. It happens every single game, and it pisses me off because every game McVay outcoaches Carroll, and Carroll just doesn't know how to adapt, it seems like. It is what it is. That's another big factor on why we're not going to be 13-3. We've got a tough division. And we didn't make enough moves. And, teams like San Francisco, who people are saying, well, San Francisco, it won't be as good. Listen, a lot of the guys, the big names that they lost, they went ahead and got them in the draft. DeForest Buckner, they traded to Indianapolis, and they went ahead and drafted Javon Kinlaw to replace him. They lose Emmanuel Sanders during free agency, and they get Brandon Ayuk. I mean, they replaced all these guys. I mean, we can't really say they got worse. I mean, they get rid of Joe Staley and bring my boy Big Williams, Trent Williams from Washington. He's arguably the best offensive lineman in the league. And San Francisco is going to be tough. I talked about Arizona. It's going to be a tough division. Okay, tough division. We don't have the assets to be a great team yet. Another thing, we didn't sign Jadeveon Clowney. Now, I think we're going 11-5. If we get Jadeveon Clowney, I think we could be 12-4. Maybe 13-3. It's going to have to fall perfect for us to go. But until we sign a Jadeveon Clowney or Everson Griffin or Josh Gordon or something, we're not 13-3 team. And everyone's argument is this. Well, we won 11-5 last year and we lost Chris Carson, this guy, that guy. You can't say you can't say this, excuse me. Well, we would have done this if we would have won that game. Yeah, but you also have to realize, well, if LA, Greg Zuerlein would have made that kick, we would have lost that game. If San Francisco's kicker would have made that kick in the primetime game, the first one we fought, I'm thinking UFC, played, they would have won. We almost lost to Tampa Bay. We almost lost to Cincinnati. We almost lost to this team, that team. We can't play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game because it's over. We won 11-5. Okay, what if injuries occur this season? What are the excuses this time? We have injuries? You can't have excuses. At the end of the day, we had an opportunity and we didn't take advantage of it. We went to Lambeau Field and we lost. Whether we lost or not, whether we were injured or not, we're not an 11-5 team. We're not. We don't have a dominant pass rush, and we're not a team, and we're not 13-3. Excuse me. I'm getting all jumbled up. We're not a 13-3 team. We're like 11-5 right now. And listen, until Pete Carroll and John Schneider get their head out of their butt and get a big splash in free agency or trade for a safety like Jamal Adams, it's going to be another second-round exit like it was this year, or another first-round exit. It's always going to be like that, and we're going to be sent home early because we don't have the assets. We always look to Russell Wilson to get us out of bad situations every single game. Come on. Another big thing is we don't blow teams out. You guys have to realize this. I think we had a point differential of 7 points. 7 points as a playoff team? I think that was second worst out of all the playoff teams. Are you kidding me? We're barely winning these games. Little, momentum shifts here and there, and all of a sudden we're 7-9. Right? Like that 11-5 is really skewed, or excuse me, not skewed. It's really, it's suspect. It's really suspect. That's what I just got to say that, guys. I'm sorry. We're not 13-3. We're not. Let's be real, guys. I know your argument's going to be, well, you don't have no faith in the team. I have a lot of faith in the team. Are you kidding me? I love this team. But at the end of the day, we got to be realistic sometimes. We have to. We don't know if Quentin Dunbar is going to play. That's a big thing. And everyone's going to say he will. We don't know until he's officially back on the team. We don't know anything. We can't play. We played the assumption game a month ago. Oh, we're going to draft this guy, or trust me, we're going to sign this guy. You can't say that until it actually happens. Oh, but don't worry. We'll be 13-3 after we sign Everson Griffin and then Josh Gordon and this guy. Okay, yeah, I think we could. But call me when we make those moves, because I'm sitting here in my closet still, and we haven't made a move yet. So, that's my opinion. We're not 13-3. We're 11-5. Let's be real here. I love my Seahawks, but we're 13-3. 11-5. Gosh dang, I'm getting mixed up. We're 11-5. And, yeah, we're going to win some games, but we're also going to lose some games where we shouldn't lose. Like Atlanta week 1 is a game we could lose, or Dallas week 3 is a game we could lose. I hate to say it. You guys can hate on me all you want, but at the end of the day, we got to be realistic. Benson Mayowa, Bruce Irvin, BJ Finney, Brandon Shell. Those are going to be some guys that are probably going to step up and start immediately. We get Quentin Dunbar, but he's obviously having the legal issues. KJ's going to be injured at the start of the season. Rashad Penny's going to be injured at the start of the season. We got to point out we have to point out we don't know who our wide receiver 3 is. We don't even know if Philip Dorsett's going to make the roster. We don't know if Demo is going to make the roster. It's going to be a position battle, so we'll see. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a rant, a long rant, 10 minutes long. And give me your opinion. Do you think we're 13-3? If you think we're 13-3, please give me your reason why. Because I really, until we make a move, until we make a big splash, then I'm not saying we're 13-3. If we get Jadeveon Clowney, I can see us going 13-3. But right now, we don't have another star besides B-Swag. On our defense, Quandre Diggs is he's getting there to star status. Shaquille's getting there. But, you know, we need a star like JD back on our team. Until we make that move, we're 11-5. I'm sorry to say it. But I hope you guys, like I said, do enjoy that video. Please like and sub if you did enjoy this content. I will be back soon, guys. Go Hawks, stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.